All right, welcome back. We are focusing on core and glutes today. You don't need any equipment for this workout, maybe just a support puppy. So you can do this anywhere that you want to, inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Let's get rocking with a little bit of a warm up. We're gonna start on all fours, moving through cat-cow, nice and gentle with the body, just starting to connect and shut off the rest of the day for just a few minutes here, focusing on our own bodies and strength and movement. Tilting the hips under and then taking that deep breath in and pulling the belly button down to the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lift your hips up. Take a step back into downward dog. You're gonna do a soft pedal with your knees right now. Just really gently waking those muscles up and kind of pulling yourself a little bit further into workout mode. Go ahead and drop both heels to the mat. Draw your shoulders forward and go ahead and gently drop your hips down into cobra. You can go into half cobra as well. Go ahead and close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Lift the hips up. All right, I'm gonna have you lie down on the mat here. We're gonna go through a little bit of a pelvic floor warm up. I like to place one hand on my rib cage, one hand on my belly. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna gently draw your lower back into the mat and then release with the exhale, completely relaxing. Inhale, draw the lower back down to the mat and release. Again. Super subtle movement. And puppy kisses along the way. All right, are you feeling ready to rock and roll? These guys apparently are. We're gonna start with abs, we'll flip into glutes, and then we'll come back to abs to finish up. So we're gonna start with your knees up. And we're just going to super simple crunch here. You're gonna roll your shoulders up towards your knees and then nice and slow, right back down. Breathing throughout, keep the breath nice and even. And I want you to think about really sort of rolling your rib cage up, rolling those shoulders up towards the hips and towards the knees respectively. One more. All right, go ahead and place your hands by your sides. We're gonna do a reverse crunch with a kick out. So knees up again. You're gonna roll the knees back just slightly, push the hips up towards the ceiling, hips down, and kick those heels out away from your body. Reverse crunch and kick out. Can you tell it's close to their dinner time? Now you want to keep the reverse crunch nice and tight, nice and subtle. You're not rolling your knees back towards your forehead. They're really just kind of moving back just enough so you can lift the hips up towards the ceiling and then kick it out. And those heels really skim the floor. Keep it up. 2 and 1. Nice job. All right, feet back on the mat. We're gonna do a full sit-up here into a twist, alternating sides, left to right. So I like to place my hands on my shoulders, full sit-up, right elbow points towards the left knee, right back down, full sit-up, left elbow towards the right knee, right back down. One more in each direction. Nice job. Okay, flip it around. We're gonna go into an elbow plank. We're gonna add in a seesaw. So we're not just holding the plank, we're gonna add a little bit of movement in there. On the elbows, on the toes. Find your solid plank form first, and then you're gonna push forward on the toes, elbows come forward, shoulders come forward, and then rock those heels back. Forward, back. Forward, and back. Keep it going. Building that burn. One more. All right, drop the knees. We're gonna stay in plank mode here, but we're gonna add in a little bit of glute work. Left elbow down, left knee stays down, right knee straightens, and you're gonna lift up into that modified side plank. I like to reach my right hand right up towards the ceiling, okay? We're gonna hold, you're gonna do a leg lift with that top leg. Straight up, straight down. Try to keep your spine neutral all the way up through your neck. So don't let that left ear drop. Don't let your chin come too far forward. Neutral, straight, strong spine. Four, three, two, and one. Hips down, nice job. Flip it around so your right elbow is on the mat, right knee is on the mat, left leg is stretched out. All right, so you're gonna lift up again. This time the left arm is reaching up towards the ceiling, hips straight, spine straight. Start with those leg lifts. He doesn't seem to care that he's in the way. Bubba, really? Four, three, two, and one. Whew. Obstacle course in here. All right, 2 more ab exercises before we hit glutes. You're gonna go back onto your sits bones, boat hold position. Modify it though. I want your fingertips on the mat behind you, just the fingertips for a little support here. Sit it back, heels up just off the mat, so you're leaning back here, and you're gonna alternate heel taps. Right, left, right, left. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, going diagonal. roll here so I don't kick a dog. Last ab exercise before we flip into glutes. We're gonna do a full crunch. So here's what I mean by that. Arms stretched out, legs stretched out. You're gonna crunch everything up to the center, hold and squeeze, and then stretch. Up. So that top position is actually your rest point. And if you need to take an extra couple of seconds there, that's just fine. I know we're pretty deep into abs right now. Make sure though, as you're stretching, you're reaching that hollow body hold. And this is where that lower back connection to the mat, gently pulling down, it's really gonna help. Last one. Nice job. All right, let's flip it around right into glute mode here. So we're gonna be on all fours on the mat. We're gonna start with the right leg, then we'll move over to the left leg. We're gonna build that burn for real, okay? Start on all fours. We're just gonna do a basic kickback, right side only. So we're just getting started here. Glute muscles should be pretty fresh, which means it's a good time to lock in really good form. Shoulders are even, spine is neutral, hips are even, that's the important part here. For this kickback, I want your foot flexed and you're pushing the flat of your foot right up through the ceiling. Stick with it. We have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to stick with the right side, but we're going to go down to our elbows. You're going to straighten that right leg out. You're going to point the toe this time. You're going to lift up to the top of the position, the kickback position, and we're going to do little pulses, so sort of half leg raises here. Told you, building that burn. Serious business here, but we're boring the big dog. So, sorry about that. There's more important things to yell out outside. Keep the leg moving. Come on. Again, keep those hips nice and even. This is why we talk about form at the start when your muscles are feeling strong and fresh. Told you something interesting to bark at out there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and sit it back in child's pose. Stretch out that right side. All right, we're gonna stay down on elbows for this next exercise. Go ahead and pull yourself forward. Straighten that right leg again. Lift up. You are going to flex this time, and you're gonna pull that heel in towards your butt, and then extend. Curl and extend. You should feel those glute muscles tightening. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, you're going to sit it back in child's pose, stretch things out. Go ahead and pull yourself back up onto all fours. We're going to get that glute medius, so we're going to go in a lateral position this side. Keep the knee bent. Lift, down. Lift, down. And again, keeping your hips nice and level. At this point, your glute muscles are on fire, and this lateral lift makes that a little bit more difficult, but I really want you to hold strong with that. Shoulders even, neutral spine, hips even. 10 seconds to go, and that right side is done. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. sit it back, quick little break here. We're gonna take those 4 exercises and we're gonna flip them over to the left side now. So you're gonna start on all 4s, basic glute kickback, right? Flex that foot and think about pressing the flat of your foot up through the ceiling. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, down to the elbows. Stick with that left side. You're gonna straighten the left leg, point your toe. Remember, we're gonna lift up into the kickback, the top of the leg lift, excuse me, and pulse. Half lifts. These little lifts mean that there's no time during the exercise where you're not under tension, when the muscles aren't working. So the more time under tension, the more those muscle fibers really have to work to get through the seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee down, sit it back in child's pose. Nice job. Alright, you ready for these extensions? We're gonna stay down on our elbows. You're gonna straighten out that left leg, lift up to the top of the leg lift, flex the foot. You're gonna pull the heel in and extend, in and extend. And again, you wanna make sure that those hips stay nice and level. Square them off. Typically what happens here is as the glute muscles get tired, we kind of let the lift leg open. So right now, if you feel like that left side of your hip is kind of open up to the ceiling, bring it back down, nice and level with the right side. Keep it going, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, sit it back. Stretch it out. One more unilateral movement for the glutes. You're gonna be up on all 4s. You guys know the drill at this point. We're gonna do those donkey leg lifts, fire hydrants. Knee bent, left side, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Flip it around. We're not done with glutes yet. We've got a couple of glute bridge positions to go through. We're going to start with basic glute bridge. Heels down, toes down, flat feet, even pressure. Squeeze the glutes. Nice straight back. Let's go. Lift and down. Lift and down. Keep your movements at a moderate pace here. Make sure that you're engaging those glutes all the way through. If you're gonna be here spending the time with me, working these muscles, you might as well get the most out of it, and staying engaged is gonna be the #1 way to do that. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hug those knees in. Whew. One more glute exercise and then we're back to abs. Probably waiting for it at this point, right? Those glute muscles are on fire. All right, here we go. If you think they're on fire now, this last exercise is gonna get you. You're gonna lift up into glute bridge and hold, and you're gonna pulse your knees out to the side. So like butterfly wings, glute bridge pulses here, come on. Almost there. 10 seconds to go. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Go ahead and hug those knees in towards your chest. Nice job. Glutes are finished. Let's head back to abs to finish up with a little core burn. So, feet stay up 90 degrees. We're going for that basic crunch here. Hands behind your head. Roll the rib cage up towards the hips. Right back down. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Remember what comes next? Reverse crunch into a kick out. So hands at your sides, arms at your sides for a little bit of support. Knees up. You're gonna push your hips up towards the ceiling. Hips hit the ground and you kick those heels out, skimming the floor. Here we go. Lift, kick. Or in this case, skimming the dog. Three, 2, and 1. Whew, nice job. All right, full sit-ups with a twist. So again, I like to have my hands on my shoulders so I can aim that elbow on either knee, but you can have them placed wherever you want as long as you're not using them for momentum. Here we go. Last one. Whew. All right, flip it around. We're going into plank mode here. We're gonna go into seesaw planks, down on your elbows, up on your toes. Now remember, you're going to push your shoulders forward, rock the heels back. Push forward and back. Keep your hips low. Three, 2, and 1. Take a quick little break here. Only a couple more exercises to go. Stick with it. We're going into side plank mode. Left elbow down, left knee down. Go ahead and lift up into that side plank with the right knee nice and straight and the right arm lifted towards the ceiling. When you are in a good position, start with those leg lifts. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips. Flip over to the right side. Right elbow down. Right knee is down. Left leg is straight. Go ahead and lift the hips and that arm, the left arm up towards the ceiling. Ready? Lift. This round of leg lifts really hits a little bit different. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, 2 exercises to go. The finish line is in sight. We're gonna go into boat hold position. Remember, you get a little bit of support from the fingertips behind you. I want you to see if you can lean back a little bit more this round. Heels up, tap, tap. Dial in your focus to those core muscles. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and sit up and relax. All we have left are full crunches, and then this workout is done, and you've kicked butt, almost literally. All right, here we go. So remember how this works. You're gonna hug those knees, stretch it out into the hollow body hold, squeeze up at the top. Stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. We're so close. Hang in there. Try to work right through the burn that you're feeling in your abs right now, because we've got 10 seconds to go and then you are finished for the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Flip it over into Cobra if you want to stretch those ab muscles out. Great job. Dialed in that focus. Really kind of earned the burn today. It's a great one. Low impact. I think you'll feel it tomorrow. Nice job.